Peace, love, and light, family, grand rising. I'm just coming on with a quick video. I was just kind of like reminiscent on a full moon circle that I attended last night. It was my first full moon circle. It was from a friend on Facebook, and we've been in contact, but this was actually our first time like linking up. And so I sat down with a group of ladies. It was probably like, it was 7 of us in total, and then my baby, and then the queen who led the circle, her child was there as well too. And so we were just setting our intentions for the full moon, so that way moving forward we could just release whatever it is that was blocking us. And so I was just sitting here thinking, just over everything that I've kind of been through this week, about how the will is so important. The will to do, you have to have the will to be able to do anything it is in life. So I'm reading this, I'm in the midst of reading the book called The Power of Concentration, but I've stopped because I have other novels or titles that I'm reading. But in that book it talked a lot about will, and that's where the perspective, or my perspective of will, started to come in at. If there is a will, there is a way. And y'all know, or anybody that knows me know, I am a big health advocate, for holistic health to be specific. And I understand that eating is an addiction. We're all addicted to something. And I just want to throw this message out because a lot of people take me as if I'm judging them, or I'm bashing them, or forcing them, or whatever the situation is. But I'm just giving you my perspective. I'm just speaking on truth, and I'm just speaking on tools that can assist those who are looking for this type of information, or looking for this type of passion, or looking for this type of love. So if you don't fit any of those categories, I understand that. It's no need to get upset. But the foods we eat are addicting, whether we want to admit that or not. They are. And I just want you to also know that I am you and you are me. I struggled with weight all my life. Been obese all my life. I would pig out. If you go look at, I think like one of my first videos on this channel, or it might be a second video, it's called My Health Journey, I believe. It's like a 39-minute long video. I spoke into detail. I feel like through that video I rambled, but I have to go back and actually watch it. But if you want to know a little bit more insight on my journey, there is a great video to start, because my channel was based off of my holistic health journey, or just my journey in life in general. But by the way, I will make an update video on my journey because a lot has gone on since then. But we're all addicted to food. So when a lot of people say it's hard, when I speak, I'm not telling you that it's going to be easy. I'm not telling you that you're not going to face roadblocks, and you're not going to face challenges, or like a lot of people want to acquire things, but they don't want to do what it takes to acquire these things. And health, a lot of times for people, is that thing. I know like a lot of times there will be circumstances where maybe you fall ill, and it scares the hell out of you, and then you just decide to change, because that was starting to happen for me. Like I was yo-yoing with actually really going through, because I was afraid of succeeding. I was afraid of actually sticking to it, because I was so used to so-called failing, not looking at it, instead of looking at it as failure, I could have looked at it as lessons and opportunities to analyze, so that I could do better the next time. And in the beginning, I always used to look at it as failure, until I changed my perspective and started looking at that each time I slip up, that it's not a failure, it's actually a lesson. It's a lesson for me to analyze and be like, okay, well, where did I mess up last time? What was the reason that I went backwards instead of forward? And then when I'm in that predicament, in that same situation the next time, then I kind of can be mindful to be like, damn, this is where I messed up last time. And then I can check myself and change it. So it's, for me, when I give my opinion and I give tools, I'm very passionate. And then I also come across, people think I come across as striving to push them, but all I'm striving to do is giving you a different perspective. Because a lot of people's perspective when it comes to health is like, it's too hard. And I think I just said something along this lines, but it is hard. It can be hard if you make it hard. If you equipped yourself with the research, if you equipped yourself with the time and the effort, the planning, if you equipped your time with the resources to make yourself successful in this, find out why it is you want to better your eating habits. Like, you have to make things personal to yourself, because for me, I was just tired of yo-yoing. I was tired of yo-yoing. I know I wanted to eat healthy. I knew I wanted to move from the bread, the meat, the pastas, the seafood, the chips, the fries, the ketchup, the, you know, crab legs. Like, I knew I want the candy. Even though I didn't eat much candy, like, I was more sort of a cake, like cake and cookie person, cracker person, and stuff like that. So I knew I wanted to move from all these things. I was smoking Black and Milds for like 2.5 years. Like, my body physically didn't feel, like, it was just so much going on that was not normal. Like, I was having heart palpitations. I would sit down and my arms and my legs and stuff would like go numb at certain times, as if like the circulation was being like severed, you know, in a way. I would sleep all freaking day and just be so tired. And I just wasn't feeling like myself. The things that I needed to, mentally, I was not clear. Skin was breaking out, you know, I was putting back on weight. Like, it was coming on slow, but it was noticeable in the way my clothes fit. And so I was just like, this is not what I want. This is not what I want. Like, I don't want to go back to being 270 something pounds. Like, I don't want to go that direction. Like, I don't feel good. I'm not happy. And so I just kind of had to stop yo-yoing with myself, and really take this stuff serious. Because in order for you to change, you have to have the will to change. You have to be willing to do whatever it takes to get where it is you want to go. And you can't take no shortcuts. Like, this journey, look at it as embracing the good and the bad. If you run across an obstacle that's in your path, look at that obstacle and be like, what is this obstacle teaching me? Because obviously I'm here for a reason. I don't believe in coincidences. I believe that everything happens for the right reasons, the divine reason, and it's divine order and divine time. And so I look at those situations like that, and looking back, because now I'm raw vegan. So it's taken me a minute, y'all. I've been striving. I started in 2015. Well, really, I started this whole eating health journey. Just go watch the video that I told y'all to go watch. But to really say, like, when I strive to be on the plant-based or vegan lifestyle, I started 2015. It was May, because it was my daughter's first birthday. And I started then, and from there, like, after that, I stayed pescatarian for like 3 years. Like, I was pretty much pescatarian the whole time up until December of last year, of 2018. So I struggled that whole time with cutting off cheese. I struggled that whole time with cutting off processed foods. I struggled that whole time with just sticking to one thing, because I would always change my mind, and I would always waver. I would always be like, okay, I'm gonna start today. No, I'm gonna start tomorrow. No, damn, I'm gonna just start next week. And then, like, my cheat meal turns into a cheat day, turns into a cheat week, and then a cheat month, and then a cheat year. You know what I mean? And I just be cheating myself, thinking, you know, I'm helping myself, but I'm really not. And also, looking back on how I used to yo-yo, I learned that I had to be honest with myself. And I told myself, I was like, I'm not ready to actually let this stuff go. Because I was like, if I was, I would have. That's how I stopped smoking blacks. I wanted to so bad. I kept saying, my mouth was saying it, but my actions weren't, because I was the one going to the store, you know, to give the cashier $1.07 to buy a Black and Mild. And then I would come home and I would light it, put it to my lips, inhale it, and smoke the entire thing. You know, but I called myself wanting to quit. You know what I mean? And it's like, I didn't have the will. Like, at one time, like, on one side, like, I still wanted to engage, and then on the other side, like, I wanted to quit. And it's like, you can't have both, because you're going to stress yourself out. You're going to frustrate yourself, because because you're not seeing the results that you want, but yet we're not looking in the mirror at ourselves and being like, dang, like, can I do better? Like, can I give more effort? Am I really trying and doing everything in my power that I can to make what it is I want to see happen? And a lot of times if we answer ourselves, the question will be no. And the more that we just kind of accept ourselves and accept our flaws and have the will to understand and change these things and know that they're changeable, and know that, you know, you don't have to be in bondage, you don't have to be ill, you don't have to be unhappy. Like, you have the power and the control to make yourself happy, because you know what it is that would make you happy. But it's just, you have to get out of this mindset and perspective that it's not possible. And yeah, I feel like I rambled from side to side with my topic, but it all came full circle. You just have to have the power and the will to do it, anything you want. Because another thing real quick, we have the will to go do that bad habit. Like, my comparisons, or yeah, my comparisons are always gonna be with food, y'all, so don't mind me. That's my brain. I live, eat, breathe holistic health. So for instance, say if you're striving to be like, okay, I'm, you know, I want to lose weight, I want to get healthy, I want to feel better, you know, I'm gonna start working on that. So say if you, I lost my thought, y'all. But what I was gonna say is, like, we have the will to eat those bad things. We have the will to go through, drive through, and pick up, you know, these things, knowing that it may not be the best for you. We have the will to engage in damaging conversations or negative conversations and negative energy. We have that will to continue to engage in that bad behavior. But yet we don't want to take that will, that same energy that we're taking to do this negative thing. We could have took that same energy to do that positive thing, and we would have got totally different results. So it's about having the will to do so. I was striving to give my perspective with the drive-through thing, but I don't think that worked out, and I can't edit this video, so y'all get where I'm saying. It's just about changing perspectives, y'all. That's all that is. And my place in this world, my mission is just to enlighten other torches, so that you can light and ignite your own way, and you can see on your own path, on your own path of darkness. Because we all in the dark, we in the light, but we in the dark at the same time. And so I know in my heart that I have tools that others can use to ignite their lights. I won't go into detail how I know that, but I do. So I'm just here to ignite your light and let you know that it is possible, and that you can do it. You can do it. And if you need some type of assistance, some type of support, some resources, I'll point you in the right direction. Even if you ask me a question and I don't necessarily know the answer, I do my best to get you to somebody or something that can give you the answer that you're looking for. So I just had it on my heart, and I expressed it. So yeah, I hope y'all have a good day today. Today's gonna be excellent. Also, I want to mention real quick before I get off this video that I am selling copies of the Hood Health Handbook by Supreme Understanding. They're $19.95 a piece. I will go into detail on the video explaining why I advocate so much for this book and things like that in a video to come. So with that being said, peace, love, and light, family. Enjoy y'all day today, and I will see y'all in another video. Peace.